like, I'm very interested in how stories and literature in particular not only shape, but they coalesce a society. So like there's a pre-Homeric Greece, there's a post-Homeric Greece. And I think part of what made Greece Greece, and Augustus during his reign in like the first century, or whatever AD, what is it, like 50 AD or something, when he's like dies or something. So I don't remember his exact dates, but somewhere around there. Anyway, like what Homer did was you have all these Greek city-states, and then eventually it's like they're all people who have read and of the and they're coalesced by the language in particular, because they all speak the same language, they all tell the same stories. So that's the Greeks now. So now you know that those 100 city-states are now Greece, and that becomes a thing. They're unified because of that. And I think the same type of thing must happen in India. It happened with the Tang dynasty, with the poetry. That's so like there's just a variety of that kind of thing. So that to me is really interesting of how it coalesces. And Mahabharata is obviously critical for that, and it's still shaping India today. Which like Homer's not. I mean, he's in a sense we're all Greek, and because the ideas of individualism has passed down. We're all Roman because the ideas of duty and civic duty and things like that from an external source that passed down for thousands of years through the European dynasties and things like that. Those about, so he's alive in that sense, but he's not alive in quite the robust way that I think Mahabharata tales are in India today. Like I had Kumar Abhinav on, who plays Bhishma in our story, and he was just telling me about how, all the little anecdotes and in the language, how they call each other, like I don't remember all of them, but it's like, if you're having a family feud, everyone's fighting, it's like a X, it's like this, like you're saying, he's in a Mahabharata or something. I don't know what the word is. What I'm saying? And it's like, it's so embedded in the story, in the language. I mean, I guess that's true of Greek. Like we still have so much Greek language. So it's the same kind of thing in the West, actually.
And then there's all these like other stories, right? So each character, there's so many different stories about, like Bhima, for example. So many stories. And again, we don't know they're irrefutable that there is a Bhima in this story.
Yeah.
But depending on which versions or which surviving stories, then you accumulate all these crazy stories about it.
As a writer, that's just such a robust thing to do. It's just like my favorite example for Hercules is Seneca. So Seneca, the Stoic, he wrote a Hercules play, and it's such an interesting story for people to understand what Stoicism is all about. Have you read it?
Yeah.
Yeah.